Brad here, welcome to the channel and welcome to another money grind video. In this, we will show off this fantastic C8 Corvette. Just like the Dodge Viper I previously did, this car handles fantastically. It is a little underpowered compared to the Viper, so it's a little bit slower, but still just as good and still easily doable in this car. In this video, I will go over the 3 steps to making this car a great money maker. And the great part about it is you don't need a motor swap and it doesn't cost that much to do it. This really is a good car. I do have another idea for another car that does not need a motor swap. I will try that next. I am also trying to wait for the update to see if they change the handling of the cars. But let's get to step 1 and do this. So step 1 obviously is going to be coming up and purchasing the car. We'll go to the Chevy dealership and let's go find the C8 Corvette. Again, this is a great car. I do like that they recently added this. Obviously go ahead and pick your color. They do have some funky colors. I'm not a huge fan of that yellow one, but oh well. To each their own. I've seen a lot of them on the street. Next, let's go down here. I do the wide body kit. Again, I always like it. Go ahead and pick your wheels, whichever ones you want. I did make the offset wide, but that's what I do. Let's go to the front lip. I did type A, side skirt type A, rear diffuser was also type A, and then for the wing, I thought about doing the middle, but chose to go with the high one for this one. Just like the way it looks. Let's go over to parts. You need the racing hard tires, fully customized suspension, clutch and flywheel, brake balance controller. You will also want the racing pads and the carbon ceramic brakes. And this is where the fun happens. Do weight reduction stage 1, weight reduction stage 2. Also, you can buy the power restrictor and ballast, and then also do the weight reduction stage 3, body rigidity, and fully custom LSD. If you guys like this video and it helps you out, you know what to do. So step 2, this is where the fun was. Make sure you go ahead and pause it so you can get all these numbers. If you guys want, you can tweak some of them a little bit. This is what I found out works best for me. So you can try it. Again, if you don't like it, change it up a little bit. This is where I had to play with the ballast. I did do 100 kgs, and then I put it fully to the front. It helped make it to where it was a 45-55 kind of even split weight rise. Otherwise it was 40-60 before that. I think it helps with the control of the car just a little bit, but again, you guys can play with it a little bit. Then come up to aerodynamics, went full on the rear. I wanted as much traction on those back tires. 166 for the front, found that to be the best. Also go down and I changed the brake balance controller to -1. And that's it. Again, you guys can let me know in the comments if you like this or not. Play with it a little bit. Let's get to step 3, the race. So let's go to Europe, 24-hour Le Mans, World Touring Car 700. Go ahead and buy your intermediates or what's here. It's just easier. So for the race strategy, you want to immediately start out in Fuel Map 6. I have had some comments of people asking what Fuel Map 6 or 1 is. It is down in the bottom right corner of your HUD. It will give you different information screens that you can go through, like weather radar, brake balance control, or like I said, fuel maps. 1 is max horsepower, but you will use the most amount of fuel. 6 is lowered horsepower, using less fuel to allow you to go longer before you have to do a fuel stop. In this race, you'll want Fuel Map 6 so that way you can go 3 laps before you have to pit. I got lucky, rain came on lap 3, so I was able to make it to my 3rd lap, go in and pit, get my intermediates on, and then run out the rest of the race on those intermediates because it was raining most of the time. This car is fantastic. I mean, like I said, it's a little slow, it's a little underpowered, but the handling is there, braking is there. The car is so good. I was easily able to get out, way out in front. Them dealing with the rain, I was able to get a sizable lead of almost a little over 3 minutes. So at the end, you will see I sat and waited for 3 minutes to cross the line on the end of the 6th lap. Pretty easy. It really is. I really enjoyed this car, just like the Dodge Viper. Car handles great. It's a great car. As you can see, I'm still able to pass these cars. Like I said, it's not the fastest, but it's definitely doable and enjoyable if you want a different car. I'm only doing these just because I don't like to race the same car over and over and over again. It gets really boring and repetitive. I don't enjoy that. I like to build cars and build different cars. That's why I'm trying to do all these videos. You guys can let me know. Do you guys like these videos? Do you like using different cars? Or do you like using the same car every time? I know I don't. Like I said, it just gets repetitive and gets boring, but that's me. Is it my top car? Probably not. That would probably go to the Silvia Spec R touring car, or maybe the NSX, or even the Amuse S2000. I think a lot of people sleep on that car. I did one for it. The tune and everything was great. That car handled and was awesome. I will leave in the description a video of that. You guys can check it out. I think a lot of people, like I said, sleep on that car. That car handled great, was decently fast. I really enjoyed it. I do go back to that one every once in a while, but that's just me. And as you can see, I mean, I go around these corners, car stays flat, stays planted, it's not trying to drift out on you. This car really is, like I said, this and the Viper for being American cars. A lot of people around the world think American cars can't handle. These two cars handle, at least in this game, really good for being rear-wheel drive and American cars. I do enjoy them. It's just flat and planted. I mean, this car's handling is great. It really is. I think this was also the cleanest that I've gone through this section, was with this car. It was just perfect. But let's show off one of my pits. My only pit that I did. Like I said, into lap 3 I came in, pitted, got fuel, got some intermediates on, and then I was able to finish out the race. On the intermediates, it was raining off and on, kind of heavy. The track stayed wet, but even in the rain, as I come out of here, you can see pretty good traction, pretty good handling. You will see the car kind of jerk around a little bit. I think it's mostly just because I'm playing on a controller, not on a wheel. I think if I was on a wheel, it wouldn't be so herky-jerky, but it's just probably the controller. And so here's the ending. Like I said, I sat and waited around 3 minutes, 2.5, 3 minutes to finish this, but finished it right at 30 minutes. Way easier than doing the Tokyo 600. I see so many people post on it, but how you have to not hit anybody, that's just too hard. The AI gets a little crazy, and I've heard a lot of people have had issues trying to get a clean race bonus. This one's way easier. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you in the next one. Bye!